the director of football of Paris Saint-Germain, Leonardo, spoke again about Kylian Mbappe's future, and he said, if Mbappe decides to stay, he will stay because it's our desire. We would like him to stay because we have to respect his position. I think there are good chances to extend his contract. This is what Leonardo said. And James, we know how complicated is the situation. And also the Champions League clash, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, is not helping, because on the public side, it's going to be complicated for Real Madrid to work on Kylian Mbappe. But I'm told that they are on it. Behind the scenes, they are on it. They want Mbappe as free agent. Paris Saint-Germain, as Leonardo said, will fight till the last day to change the mind of Kylian Mbappe and to sign a new deal. How do you see this situation on your point of view?
I think this is a very clear comment that's being made at a very clear time before the January transfer window opens. And in the light of that game between Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, which you're right, from a PR perspective, you can't. I mean, can you sell him? I mean, that's the tricky thing. Like, would they be brave enough to sell him now? This is going to be so fascinating for you over the next month, I think, because from Real Madrid's point of view, they want him. They just want to get that done. And if they could get him for the Champions League run, that would be fantastic. The fact is that they're in pole position at the moment from everything that I've heard. And so PSG, that if they can get, we're talking about 50, 60 million for Ferran Torres. If they can get 50, 60 million somehow for someone with less than 5 months on their contract, then surely they should take it. But then surely they should have taken all that money back in the summer. So
close to 200 million euro, in the end of August, 185 million euro. Incredible.
So I'm intrigued by that comment. I think that, sometimes we can overread into things, but the fact that he's saying something like that, I feel like he's trying to kind of harden the position to maybe get to a point where Real Madrid make one final offer and then they go and take it. But because of that fixture, I mean, the PSG fans they'd be outraged, wouldn't they? If Mbappe somehow went in January? Yes.
And my feeling is after the Champions League clash, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain are not going to accept any proposal from Real Madrid. This is my feeling. You know why? Because at the end of August, when Florentino Perez was going big with incredible proposals, because offering 85 million euro in August for a player you can sign as free agent in January is something more than crazy. But It was also about the image of the clubs. And as Real Madrid wanted to show we are big and we can offer this money to Kylian Mbappe, also if he's out of contract in a few months, Paris Saint-Germain saying no was the meaning of saying, okay, we are bigger. We are the biggest in the world in this moment. After signing Leo Messi, we can also keep Kylian Mbappe at the club. And so imagine of selling Kylian Mbappe and then maybe scoring for Real Madrid in Champions League clash with PSG. It would be an incredible disaster. And we know how is football, and this crazy things many times happens. And so I don't see Mbappe leaving Paris Saint-Germain in January, but next summer will be an incredible fight for this boy.
Do you think there is anything that can make him stay?
I would say, of course, money is part of negotiation for top players, and we have to always mention it. But it's also about the project that Paris Saint-Germain want to show around Kylian Mbappe. I think Mbappe is a bit suffering the situation with Neymar, Leo Messi, many top players around him, and he's not the only star. He wants to feel as a star, and he knows that if he's moving to Real Madrid, he will be the new face of Real Madrid project, the new face of Real Madrid, new Bernabeu stadium, the new face of new Galacticos of Real Madrid, a new era with the face of Kylian Mbappe. And this is why I think he's really tempted by Real Madrid. Of course, it's part of the game also about money. But I think the real chance for Paris Saint-Germain is to match this kind of ambition around the player. It's not going to be easy. This is my feeling, because I'm still told that the big dream of Kylian Mbappe is playing for Real Madrid one day.